Hello again, it's Jimmy for another brew review. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Lemanol lemon lager. This one apparently, let's see, brewed with local lemons, extra hops, and hidden messages. Give it to your inner self. It's by a company called Last Name Brewing Company. Actually, I had to look it up where it's from because it didn't say it on the can. It does say the name, but it didn't say where it was located. It says it's located in Upland, California. So if you ever guys are ever up there, might want to check them out. That being said, let's go ahead and see what it says on the can here. If you read between the lines of this delicious, light-bodied lager, you will detect just the right hint of lemony goodness. We start with a German Pilsner base. Brew it with local lemons and add extra hops to give it a satisfying crisp, clean finish, and subliminally delicious. You can check their website at www.lastnamebrewing.com. Also, they have an Instagram at lastnamebrewing. Also, it says on here you can use hashtag lastnamebrew. That being said, this is going to be my first ever lemon beer. So let's go ahead and crack this guy open. It's kind of weird, their can here, because it's not really, their label doesn't all the way go through the can. It kind of stops right here. Let's go ahead and pour her in. Ooh. So, looks really light. Like super light. Let's go ahead and put this where you guys can see it at. Let's put it over here. You guys can see it better right there, I think. Alright, so doesn't feel like this is the least I've ever seen this glass fill up. Is there any more in there? No. Will they give me a partial filled can? Alright. Let's see what it says in the can again. German Pilsner brewed with local lemons, extra hops, and hidden messages. Give it in to your inner self. No, it's a 5.5% alcohol volume as well. Forgot to mention that to you guys. It does say on the side, give this lemon a squeeze, but see here. Let's go ahead and readjust again. I'm trying to get far enough back because my camera's only up so high, and it can only go up so high. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. And when I did smell it, let's smell it one more time. See, it says like extra hops, but it doesn't smell like extra hoppy or anything like that. It's not like an IPA or anything, so I don't know why they put that on the can. It's not an IPA. But looks very light. I don't really smell much lemon in it. My taste might be different, but hopefully it does the job. So let's go ahead and give the first taste. Ooh. That is a very interesting kind of flavor. Now, I'm not really knowing about lagers very much, so I can't say it kind of tastes like a lager, but I'm assuming that this probably is moving towards a lager kind of taste. Lemony, I was thinking it's probably going to be more like a sour beer. It's not that case at all, to be honest with you. It does have a little bit of lemon taste, but you're getting more of like, to be honest, it tastes more like just kind of like a basic beer, like you'd go and just kind of get a blonde ale. That's what it more reminds me of, but the blonde ale is a little bit lighter, and this one actually is a little bit stronger than a blonde ale, but it does taste very, very well. I will say that. To grade it on a 1 to 10 scale, I'd probably say that, to continue on with this video. Alright, sorry about that, guys. There's going to be a lot of background noise if I would have stayed there, so I had to move. So, I didn't want any background noise. Probably can still hear the air conditioner over here, but that's okay. We did take another sip out of it. Whoops. But anyway, so as I was talking about before, I ended up getting sidetracked. I was going to give you my full 1 through 10 scale on this beer. I'll let you know how I feel about it a little bit. I did take one more sip out of it, but I'm going to go ahead and take one more sip. Well, I took one more sip when I stepped away. because I was thirsty. And so I'm going to go ahead and take another try, and then I'll give you a full 1 through 10 scale of what I thought about it. So even on the sip I took when I was gone and the sip from now, the lemon is kind of not there. I feel like maybe squeezing a lime into it would probably be a good idea. Or some lemon, squeeze it in there. It's definitely a good beer though. If I'm ever out in Upland, I'd probably recommend going to this area. On a 1 through 10 scale, I'd probably say, what would I say? This is a tough one, honestly. Most of the beers, I kind of got a good idea of what I think I want it to be rated at, but this one I'm like a little off. This is also my first lager, so grading a lager when I'm not comparing to any other lagers is different. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it an 8. An 8 because it is good. There's a lot of beer flavor here. The lemon's not there as much as I wish it would be. But like I said, you can always squeeze a lime into it, no big deal. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pound this beer. It's probably gonna be tough. Actually, no, it shouldn't be that tough. It's not an IPA. Always got that beer belch coming back up. Anyway, so that was a good beer. We can move that glass now. Oh, empty. But, like I said, if you guys are ever up in Upland, check these guys out. Also, I know I haven't been recording as much as I want to. Getting a little bit of free time to do these kinds of things. I prefer to be alone when I'm doing them, so that way I don't have any kind of background noise. No TVs, no music playing or anything like that. Try to keep it as quiet as possible. I don't know if you guys can hear over here, but there's an air conditioner going, so, but I mean, I can't really do much about that. I'm already starting to break a sweat just being outside out here, but I like it out here. This is where I kind of come, like with friends and stuff like that. It's a nice table, sit out in the patio, and come out here, drink some beers with buddies. It's kind of like a fun spot. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to record more. Actually, my buddy sent me a recommendation today about a beer from a Temecula brewing company just now, actually, not too long ago, about a bloody orange beer. I don't exactly know if it's a wheat or what it is, but I'm going to go ahead and definitely look into that. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to try to get it for within the next 3 videos. But like I say before, I'm always open to ideas, open to recommendations. I am going to expand. I don't want to just do California anymore. I have done one Oregon beer, but if you guys, I know I have some viewers in other states and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind, listening out for those. I know I have some friends in Arizona. If you guys got any ideas out there, it'd be cool. But all right. So anyway, yep. Subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know what's going on.